It's Kaylee. I hope you guys had a great day. Hope you guys had a better day than I did. Yeah, because today my day was a little bit crazy. Crazy. I mean, super crazy. And it's related to this cast. I know you're wondering, well, why is she wearing this cast? Well, that's what made my day crazy today. So I was putting my coat on with one of my caregivers, and I'm not sure if you guys have seen the peacoat that I have. Well, I got this peacoat for Christmas, and it's a bit hard to get on, and we usually have to like twist and bend my arm to get it in there. And this morning, we were putting it on in the jacket, and accidentally, because usually we're used to bending my arm back and putting it in the coat, but since I have osteoporosis, which is part of the corticosteroids that I take them because they sort of somehow help my muscle deterioration. They help to do that, and they also, a side effect of that is that they make your bones very, brittle. That, and I think some of it has to do with my muscular dystrophy as well. So the osteoporosis makes my bones easy to break, and I've never broken them. Well, it's been a while since I've broken a bone. Even before, like last time I broke the bones, my bone, well, two bones, was when I was 8 and 9, and that was before taking any corticosteroid. I think that's what they call them. Corticosteroid, I think. But anyways, yeah, one was when my brother and I were playing wrestling when we were little. He jumped on me and he accidentally, made my femur get off its socket, I think it was, or break. I don't think it broke. I think it sort of slid off there because it didn't feel like a break. It just felt like there was a huge ball, and I think it was the bone that was there that I could feel. And and then a few months, because I was in the cast like for 6 months, and maybe 2-3 months after I had been off, after they had taken the cast off, I was walking, I was running, and then I tripped, and then I, guess you call it, shattered my knee. It sort of got squashed 3 months after I had gotten my cast off, the femur cast off. And this time I was running and I fell down and banged my knees. I think it was left, because I think left has I have a leg shorter than the other because of the femur. When I think it broke it, I don't know, but because I didn't get a surgery to fix it correctly, I got a leg that's shorter than the other. Now it's not weird, you can't really tell. But when I was walking and all this stuff, it would look weird because I would sort of walk like like a bell, like like a bell. I don't know why they call it a bell, but it was weird, like kind of like side like that. But anyways, yeah, my caregiver didn't really move the arm that much, not more than usual. It was only a tad bit more than usual. Like it wasn't like a lot. Well, she didn't even use a lot of strength, and when I bent over, I usually bent over, and if she's doing it wrong, I usually just yell and like, "Oh, you're doing it wrong." But this time, I can't stop thinking about it. It's like it freaking hurt. It's like hurt. So she was putting it on. I bent forward, and I didn't have time to say, "Oh, it's too far." No, she was saying, "Oh, wait, go back," and then she pulled it, and then as she pulled it back, I was like, I didn't give me enough time to say, "Oh, no, stop." I was like, "Oh," and then it was like, crack. It was a crack, or it was a big crack. It was like more like a snap, or like when you guys squeeze a plastic water bottle and it makes that kind of like cracking noise. It was kind of like that, but I don't know, even worse, like like, you know, when you guys, I don't know if some of you ever crack your fingers or something like that. So it's like, you know, guys, you guys, when you, yeah, when you crack your fingers and it sounds like that. It's, imagine that 10 times worse, and imagine that in your arm, and yeah, it was weird. Yeah, like I said, it's like she bent the arm back and it went back. Like when that happened, I was so in shock that, you know, that I didn't feel pain for like the first 10 seconds, because I was like, it's like, it's like, oh God, it's like, you know, guys, when you bang your head and you're like, whoa, you're a bit dizzy for a sec. That's how it was, because, you know, my nurse, you know, she was like, oh, she got scared. I feel sorry for her. She got scared. She was like, oh, you know, and then I was like, oh, no. And then, you know, then after the 10 seconds, my arm started hurting, and I just said, oh, call 911, call 911, and she said, okay, so she called 911, and, you know, that, and they said, okay, we'll be right there. You know, and I was getting here, I was like, okay, can you, because, you know, they kept on asking questions, but they have to ask the questions. But I was like, and I yelled, can you tell them just to stop asking questions and just go? But, so I was such in pain. And when I'm in pain, I get a bit grumpy and, like, you know, just demand things instead of saying please. I just say demand. And then also we called the director of the nursing agency, to see, because, you know, we have to tell her as well. So luckily, because she goes to this school, luckily she was on campus and she ran back, and, you know, she said, oh my gosh, and then, you know, all that stuff. And you know, then 20 minutes after 911 arrived, 20 minutes after I had been in pain, lots of pain. And, you know, before they came, I didn't have my arm leveled up, you know, mobilized, and you could, I guess you could say. So it was hitting the side of my armrest. It was like pushing down, and it was hurting. And yeah, you know, it was like hurting, so it was like, oh, no, it's like I was tearing up a little bit, but I was like more whining, and just because it hurt, you know, pain is uncomfortable, especially with this kind of pain, like, you know, being, you know, and like when I try to move it, it was like you could feel my bones, like, you know, scraping each other. So that's what happened. Then, you know, 911 came, and we went downstairs. Then, you know, I told them, you know, when we went downstairs, I was crying because, you know, moving the chair hurt. So somebody was pushing it, but it still hurt, the bumps. Well, so it was like, eh. And then when we got downstairs, one of them went to the ambulance and got, you know, it's like a bandage, like a big bandage, like, you know, when they bandage up, whatever they call it. It's like the wool kind, except they used it to mobilize, sort of like a mobilizer to hold my arm up. And that sort of stopped the pain. Yeah. And another thing that they were going to do, so when 911 got here, they said, oh, should we go on down the ambulance? And then I thought about it, and, you know, the director of the agency and, you know, my caregiver, we were like, no, but I immediately said, no, because they're going to carry me, and when they carry me, either way, my arm has to be moved. So I said, well, she was like, oh no, man, nobody got time for that. No, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So then the director said, oh, I'll drive you on your van. I'll drive you in your van. I'll drive you in the van, in your van, my van. So I was like, okay, that's easier. So we got there, we got on the van, we drove, boop. Then we arrived at the hospital. And by that time, you know, having that mobilizer, you know, bring my arm up a little bit, help me calm down a little bit and think straight and just go like, oh, let's do this, let's get this done. So I went there, and when I was getting ready, you know, I thought that was kind of weird, but, you know, they didn't see the bandage, but I guess they didn't know, but all the people say, oh, what are you here for? And I was like, bitch, don't you see the arm? I'm kidding, but, no, but I was like, what? But seriously, but then I thought, no, well, maybe they don't know. Maybe they just think I'm just coming back for a checkup or whatever. So we got there, we did all the paperwork, not the paperwork, but we got all the questionnaire, stuff like that. I got up a nurse, they put me on a, on a room. Then we waited for a little bit, then, what do you call it, PA, I don't know what they call it, or something, like, because this, yeah, I forgot what she did, but, she helped a lot, and then, then they brought me some pain medicine, then that kind of helped, didn't help the pain too much, and then, and then we waited, 22 minutes till she arrived, then maybe an hour and a half later, we had x-ray. We went to get the x-ray done, but before that I had to get ready, so I had to get this cute shirt that I had on, that I was like, I wanted to wear it today and show it off to everybody, with this skirt. I don't know if you can see it, but the skirt is so adorable, and with that other, it was like flannel lady dress shirt or something like that. And no, and it was cute, but then I was like, when they broke it, they had to take it off, and not only that, but it hurts because I didn't have this on, and when they moved it, it hurts. It's like I can't express that any like enough. Like it felt like like I said, my bones were scraping against each other and it hurt, but it was weird because once the bones passed each other, it was fine. Then again, when the bones passed each other again, then it hurt again. So we took that out. That was very painful. I was like, because I'm not good with pain. I'm like, I was making faces. I was like, stop, and I was stop, and I always end up yelling. So then we go get the X-ray. Get the X-ray to her. That was a bit painful too, but it wasn't too painful. The ladies were nice and helped me. Another cool thing is everybody there asked, "Oh, do you identify yourself as female?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they started calling me she, and they started calling me Kaylee, and all that stuff. So that was cool. But anyways, got the X-ray done. Then I went back to my room. Then a few minutes after, one of the whatever that was, that lady, that thing is called a PA. I don't know what it's called, but she came in and showed me, "You want to see the fracture?" And I was like, "Sure." And she said, "Oh, it's pretty bad." And I was like, "Oh, jeez." I don't know if I got the X-rays or not. I probably will put him up in the description, I guess. I don't know. I think they gave me the, yeah, they did. But anyways, the way it broke, it didn't dislocate, because I know dislocating, I know in any place that has a socket. So the place that it happened was below the shoulder, above the elbow. So that's not a socket. That would be, it was actually elbow. It would have been what did I just say? Oh no, I don't know. That the word I said before, dislocate. I'm sorry, dislocate. It wasn't that. So it actually did break. And like I said, when you break the pencil, it was like that. It was like, and actually, so I don't know if you guys can see my hand, but okay. So this is how the razor was going, right like that. Then when it broke, it went like, it's like one side was looking that way, the other side was looking that way, and so that's what made it hurt. And then, I was like, "Oh, geez, that hurts," and they gave me Tylenol. And then they would give me a few options on how to tackle this problem. The first option was to get the surgery, which I gotta ask my doctor. You guys know who my doctor is and my relationship with her. But anyways, she called and we were communicating with each other. And my neurologist, we were talking to her, and she said, then we were talking about the options of surgery, and the surgery requires me to do anesthesia, and my breathing, according, my neurologist, she's, the time that she's, every time I go, for a visit at the doctor's office with her, she, my pulmonologist, they will notice that my breathing is below average for person with Duchenne at my age. So Dr. Maggie told me the risks, and she said, my neurologist said, that the risk of this, if they put me on a lot of anesthesia, since my breathing is not so good, since my respiratory system isn't strong enough, when they do the surgery, when they put a tube, they won't get it in time, and then I won't get up from the anesthesia, and then the other the same option, but another way to tackle it would be if they put a tracheotomy. I don't know what you call it. The tube that goes in your throat, and that would keep me alive. But I was like, oh nope, I'm not doing that. Then the second option was to kind of have me half asleep, half awake, and numb up my arm. And but I said no because I don't want to hear it nor see it. Then the third option was put this cast on, and then the orthopedic doctor came in and she said, "Oh, we're gonna do this." He said, "We're gonna do this." He brought up his materials. Then he put me blah blah blah. We got ready, and then he said, "This is gonna feel uncomfortable." So he kind of tried to align the bones as much as he could. So kind of aligned it. It hurt a little bit because he had to align it. Not get it on the spot, but move it a little bit, and then put the cast on it, and let my arm, my body heal itself like it does, like naturally it does, and then poof, it would be. I wouldn't say it would be good as new, but it would be a lot more delicate. And second of all, it would be shorter. Because when I broke my femur, I had surgery. I didn't get done, so my left leg is shorter. So the same thing would be with my left hand. It's weird, left. I'm glad it was the left one, not my driving hand. So this was the one I hurt 2 weeks ago. So, man, gotta be careful. That, and that's all I say. And from now on, and I suggest anybody who, has osteoporosis or who has muscular dystrophy or whatever, and has weak bones, when you get at this point and you've been taking corticosteroids for a while and all that stuff, then use a poncho, and I think I'm going to switch to a poncho, and that might be a lot easier to use. Sorry, I just made a weird face. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that because I'm paranoid of arms right now, my arms snapping out. But then, blah, 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 we were there, they gave us a prescription. Then we came back here at 3:30. We were at the hospital at 10. We spent all that time there. Then we drove back. My arm's feeling a lot better. It's not as painful because now it's aligned and now it's staying there. So the reason that it was hurting before was because it wasn't, the thing wasn't being held properly. And when I would move, this thing would move. I can sort of feel it cracking a little bit, but I'm not moving. It's only when I move by accident. But anyways, yeah, that. So yeah. But yeah, now I'm upset. Not upset, but I'm kind of mad because dogs get mad, people get angry. No, sort of upset because now I can't wear my cute clothing. Well, I mean my kind of cute tops because they got very short sleeves, and the good ones I'm not ripping off. But I got this Pikachu shirt, t-shirt that looks cute, and so I'll probably wear that for the next video. But I just wanted to update you guys on that earlier. I haven't gotten the camera yet, but I was wearing my pencil skirt. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's so cute. But this I can still wear. But I don't know. What do you guys think of it? It's too short. I think it's very high. What do you guys think? And that, yeah. Now I'm just wearing scammy. Like I said, I kind of like it and comfy. Also got this necklace. I don't know if you can see it. My sling is blocking it. That and well, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't creep you out or make you go like, ugh. I probably did. But I'm sorry. And before I end this episode, so as you guys know, my family, I told them blah blah blah. they weren't accepted. They said they still kind of love me, blah blah blah. They said I'm always gonna be their quote unquote son and all that stuff. And I've been talking to them, and they've been telling me, okay, I'm gonna give you a little more time to think about it, because they say, oh, I'm not telling you to do this to be mean or to force you. And like that's what exactly you're doing. You're just doing it. You say you're not, so I think I don't. But my question is for you guys. What do you guys think? If you're Christian as well, if you're gay, lesbian, transgender, like they've been telling me 90% of the people that have that I know are being supportive, and they're saying, my parents are saying that all of these people are lost and they're confused. But I'm like, no, they're not. It's conservatives that think that way. They want me to rethink and blah blah blah. And basically just tell me, that that God's gonna take His hand over me, blah blah blah. Everything's gonna go bad. They said, oh, this is not a punishment, but this is a sign from God. But I'm like, then that would be a punishment then, because it's painful then. But I mean that doesn't make sense, because it wouldn't happen by itself. Nobody would have to do something. And this is the only first thing that's happened that's bad. My roommates and stuff like that was them. They decided to leave. All this stuff. But my question is, what do you guys feel? Do you guys think what I'm doing is wrong, and that I shouldn't keep doing it? And do you guys think this was a punishment or whatever? You can just give me your thoughts, because I don't know. Because for some reason it's only my two parents. Well, most of my biological family, and for some reason I'm like, oh my gosh, and no, I know I'm gonna do this. I want to do this, but then I feel bad because I'm afraid they're gonna say no, I love you or whatever. I'm gonna continue with this, and I'm gonna do it secretly. I'm not gonna be lying, but I'm just gonna tell it. I've been thinking, changing my mind, and I know it's gonna make them get mad at me anymore, but I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna tell them the truth. But yeah. Well, anyways, thank you guys. Like and subscribe to this video. On the annotations here and here, you can go to my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I finally figured out how to put annotations and stuff like that. And also the subscribe button right here, right there. Make sure you click that and share it. And thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Stay cool. Stay warm. Don't you go breaking your arm. Guess what I see? Guess what I see? Don't go breaking my arm. I'm just kidding. But yeah, seriously, don't break arms. Don't break nobody else's arms. Don't break your arms. Don't break your legs. Yeah, stay cool. Thank you guys so much. Probably I'll get you guys this weekend at the camp. Anyways, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome.